How's it going, everybody? Silver Bull30 here. Once again, you're on the coolest train in town, the premier train. Let's go. As I start every video, if you haven't already, let's hit that like. And most of all, for all the people on the train, if you're not already, let's sub them up. Now, you guys, today's been an extremely busy week. I've got a lot going on YouTube and, of course, outside of YouTube. Really more both. They're equal. I've got a lot going on. But anyhow, I will not miss my stop on the train unless I just absolutely have to. So today, I've seen a lot of people in the community, well, not in the community, on the train, show their pours off and show some of them pieces that really means a lot to them that, you know, you can't go out and buy a lot of these. Now, of course, you could go to the artist and possibly grab one of these that I'm about to show. But before we get to any of that, you know I like to jump over here. You guys should have been over at Will's Treasure. I know he's making that fire content, always leading off the train. Do appreciate that, brother. Then you're here at SB30. Then after that, we're going to go over to the patio. Stacks and stuff. Awesome job you did, man. That was really, especially being one of your first jobs like that, or you know what I mean. That was really, really sweet. All right, then we've got Mad Stacker, the mad scientist behind us all. Then we got Big Red Bullion. You guys know he's either scrapping or making something awesome. We got PPP with the great info, man. Love the stuff he puts out. Ringmaster Ray, never know what he's going to find. And then we've got, or do now, because he's auctioning. We got Miss Coin Crew back on the train. Love to see the squirrel queen. Do the dip, do the what, do the kiss. Wait, where am I going? All right, you guys. Like I said, let me jump back over. And I'm working on, I know somebody that is possibly going to get me a GoPro for the cheap, no, just for a good deal. He never uses it. So it's not finalized yet, but that'd be really cool if we get it, because then, like I said, I'll be able to make videos outside of my desk as well as some cool angles and all that good stuff. Just get some experience. But anyhow, like I said, I don't have a ton of pours by any means, but we're going to go over the ones I do have. And what I love about these pours, unlike, you know, they're a coin, you can usually recall where you got it, especially if it ones that means a lot to you, like these pours do. But each one of them has a special story, and I literally has, you know, each one of them has a ton of meaning. So the first one is going to be the first pour I ever received, and I'm going to take them out of their shadow boxes that I ever bought or received, either one. And that is, and I've got all the COAs for these, they're put up. This is Big Red Bullion, and you guys will see another Big Red, but this is from Big Red Bullion. I have a tattoo, and I love Jack Skellington. I have, oh man, numerous collectibles and stuff. I grew up watching it. Just really loved it. Had to grab it. I actually made a trade with Big Red. Now this weighs 1.8, and it's got his little hologram. Let me see if I can. My camera is the worst. There you go. 1.8, so just about 2 troy ounces, and I just love it. It's got a little bit of that, you know, toning, that copper kind of toning going on, but that can be fixed. So Big Red, man, still probably up there with my favorite. It probably is my favorite pour, honestly, because like I said, it's my first one. Now, it's really hard to pick a number one favorite, but it's definitely up there. They're all my favorite, let's be real. All right, the second one, and it's not silver. Now this is, I won this. So this means a lot to me just because of who it's, well, man, I'm going to say that about every pour. Who it's from and how I got it. And this is from Crazy for Mopar. This is just a really cool Darth Vader. Like I said, made out of copper, toned up black. It also has a little bit of oxidation rate in here, but it could always be repainted black or any color for that matter. But Darth Vader's got to be black. All right, the next one would be, you guys know what that is? First one to put it in chat? No. Just playing. Just put it in chat. This is a Durban bell, and I love this very much. This is made out of 40% half dollars, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right there we go. We'll focus. Come on. You can do it. Okay, you can't do it. It's 1966, and the date's right there. And it's just they do such an amazing job. Everything's aligned perfectly, and my lighting is really, really bad today. I should have, give me 1 second. Let's see if I can fix that. Let's see. Oh, Let me see if that helped a little bit. Yeah, I think that did help a little bit. You guys will have to let me know down below. Pretty sure it did. Oh, dropping my bells. All right, so that is the third pour, and so far I've went in consecutive. I went in order from when I got them. All right, the next one is going to be a dual pour, and this is not a dual pour, but dual artist, 2 pours from the same artist, and stories on both of these. And the first one I'm going to go ahead and show is his channel round, and he tones these up. And if you guys don't already know who this is, Sterling Cannabis, such a sweet channel round. 0.8 ounces Troy. This is number 31, and this means a lot to me. Higgins Lake's finest. Let me go ahead and throw that up there too. If you guys don't have Sterling Cannabis, they might have some coffee on it because I use it every day. All right, so if you don't already have Sterling, make sure you get him. And if you guys are ever talking to Sterling and you just don't quite know what to say, or you don't know the answer to one of his questions, I meant to play you guys some music on this video too, but like I said, we're already going. Let's just let it roll. Now, this is a spreading the word. Uranus is the answer. Now, there's an ongoing joke, and I haven't seen it as much anymore, but it's always going to be there. And that's in Miss Ida Herring's in the morning when she does trivia. If we don't know the answer, or if we're just trying to be silly, or all of the above, put Uranus in chat. Now, it's always accepted, it's always right, but you may not get on the card, or you may not win trivia with the answer. But Sterling, I love these pours, and I actually had a tiny cross from Sterling. I am looking to get another one day. Long story short on that one is the only pour I've ever gotten rid of, and that was because Stu's metal detecting, I couldn't send coins to him where he lived, so I decided to swap it out with he picked the tiny cross out of the choices I gave him of things. So it's a cross too. Why not spread the love? All right, the next pour is going to be, take it out of the shadow box. What are we doing on time? 7.5 minutes, just about. That's perfect. And this one is, now Bradley, if you see this, you're probably like, now that's a little bit different. Bradley Hyatt poured this, BH Customs. Now, sorry his name used to be Bradley Hyatt, but BH Customs, my dude. I'm a big horror fan if you guys haven't picked up on that yet, or just in this video for that matter. I hit him up. Miss Coin Crew, Angel, has the first one of these. Now, it had red eyes, but what had happened was, EC reference, one of them fell out. And I went ahead, and I still need to clean up this glue that's in there, but I just went ahead and popped them out. We can probably do that right now a little bit, make it look a little better. I went ahead and popped them out. I figured they could always be replaced or whatever. Regardless, it's a crown jewel in my collection. I love it. I even just got some new shadow boxes. I think that's going to look really good in there instead of the big one. So I'm going to hook that up after the stream. You know what? Why would I do it after the stream? Let's see what that looks like in a brand new. There's nothing's ever been in this before. Just go ahead and see how that looks. Oh, it may be too big, maybe too thick. Nope, that's what she said. What? That's perfect. Check it out. That is sweet. Let's put that on its little tray, or on its little stand, I mean. Oh, yeah, that's perfect, dude. That's going to look so nice on my desk. And I'm sorry if you guys don't like horror movies. You're probably like, you're showing me all this stuff. Next one up, since we're going to go ahead and stick with Bradley. Chucky. If you guys don't already know, maybe I could drop you guys think I'm probably nuts, but I have a Chucky. I don't know if you can even see that, but I do have a Chucky tattoo. I do have the Freddy tattoo. I do have a Jason tattoo. And you guys got to realize, when I grew up, my parents didn't let me watch them when I was super young, but I just gravitated towards horror, and I'm not like a bad person. That's the genre I like. Some people get a bad stigma. They do. Maybe not so much anymore. But anyhow, let's get back on the topic. I am who I am. I believe in God very much. And my horror genre love has nothing to do with really who I am, besides simply just that. I love the horror genre. All right. I love the suspense. I love I don't even like blood and stuff, but it doesn't bother me. Here we go. This is a Chucky. Now, this is the Chucky. Now, he already had this poured. I didn't hit him up and have this custom made. It is hollow. I do have the specs on it. I don't know right off the top of my head the weight, but it is when he, man, I should know this. It's where he's got all the stitches and everything, which I believe wasn't until, you guys are going to blow me up in chat probably, but I believe wasn't even until like around the Bride of Chucky that he looked like that. I could be wrong. I should know, but I'm more into the, if you could tell by my tattoo, I'm more into the original older Chuckies. I like them all. The new ones, you know, just like most movies, they go downhill. All right, the next one, we're at 10, just at about 11 minutes. This should be honestly the perfect time. All right, this one means a lot to me as well. This is poured by Shroom Day. We all know Shroom Day. Great guy. And this was one of his first pours from what I understand and what I remember. It's not always reliable, but I promise I try to tell you what is the truth. All right, here we go. So this is from Angel, and once again, what had happened is I was bidding on this sucker, man. Like, I wanted this so bad. Wanted a pour. And from Shroom Day, I try to get pours, especially if it's something that I really like. And Miss Coin Grow, Squirrel, outbid me, and I knew once the squirrel outbid me, you know, it was gonna be a long day. So, and plus I just, you know, she's my squirrel sis. It's really hard for me to bid against her, even though I know auctions are fair game. Sometimes it's just hard for me to outbid people. So in Ida's, we do a Secret Santa, and it's actually going on right now. So if you guys, you know, jump over there and Miss Ida's if you want to get on the Secret Santa. Maybe you'll be Sterling's victim. Maybe you'll be mine. Maybe you'll be, who knows. All right, so she sent me this along with some other, like a bunch of nice stuff, man. Nicest Secret Santa I've ever gotten so far. I love them all, though. It doesn't matter. It's the meaning. But she sent it to me after. She loved it, too. Don't get me wrong. And it just means so much to me. You know, of course, I wasn't actually mad at her when she won it. I just figured, actually, I appreciated it because I was like, man, she likes Jack Skeleton. That just shows how much more we are like brother and sis. All right, so then last one, and big shout out really quick. She gets, anytime I bring her up, this little thing just keeps chirping at me until I show her off. The next and final pour that I have to show off in my collection, and we're going to take it straight out of the shadow box, and it's the most recent one I got. And man, it's a special one. We're going back to the big Red Bullion, and he's on today's train. You guys should already know that, but been on this train forever, and just one of the best guys. This is his channel bars that he makes for Miss Ida, and she gives these out once a month. If you go over there, drop a super chat, you could be so lucky to win one of these. Josh C, or now Kanzi671. He sent me this, man, and it totally caught me off guard. It means so much to me. It's never going anywhere. None of these pours are ever going anywhere. The Tiny Cross was the only exception because I knew I could replace it. He makes several. That you guys and Josh and all of you, Miss Queen Crew, all of you guys that contributed to me getting these pours in any way. And of course, to the artists, you guys rock. Kevin, I want to get one of your pours, your channel rounds. I know you're seeing this. So, dude, work on that. Get to the freaking garage. Pour it up. You guys, I'm hitting my allotted time. I really appreciate you letting me on the train every week, Mad, and all you other people, all awesome people on the train, and all of you people that come and support us. Have a super shiny, silvery day, and the rest of your weekend. You all are the best of the best. Love ya.